My best 11 on run one of the World Cup has no Mbappe or Kane, and you're going to hate me for it. Let's get right into Final Whistle episode 1. Welcome back to the Fab View in episode 1 of the Final Whistle. At the end of every World Cup round, I'm going to be breaking down the biggest winners, the biggest losers, also our team of the round, and revealing the best 11 performance-based of the round of the World Cup. If you disagree with any of my picks, trust me, you probably will. Let me know in the comments down below. Let's start with the teams and players, or maybe organizations, whose stock changed the most after this round. And we're going to start with FIFA and Mr. Gianni Infantino. It has to be absolutely shocking, everything that has been happening off the pitch. That has clearly overshadowed most of the matches at times. The players have delivered, the fans have delivered, but the organization around the World Cup tournament needs to improve. And at this point, FIFA just needs to really solve the issues behind the scenes and let football take center stage, get out of the way, and let the ball roll. Second place, we're going to go with the officiating, which has been very inconsistent. The biggest example has been Senegal against France. The referee ignored a clear penalty despite being sent to the monitor. Trying to let the game flow was clearly one thing, but putting players at risk, in my opinion, allowing dangerous tackles and other things like that, it's a problem. And then we had the debacle of Switzerland against Qatar with the offside controversy. Viewers were left waiting for images that never came, etc. Round one should have been about football, not officiating. Unfortunately, there was a lot of talk around officiating too. And then in first place, Brazil, Portugal, Spain. What were those performances? None of these teams are in trouble yet. Let's be real. The format is very forgiving. But all these three teams looked way below expected levels. Brazil had control in the midfield and, to be honest, some technical ability. Portugal looked super disconnected, and Spain never really found a rhythm and seemed a bit chaotic, especially up top and with the changes. If they want to make it runs into this tournament, round two needs to look far, far better and much different from round one. Now let's go into the stock up. Young stars. I love to see this. Round one introduced two names that casual fans probably never heard before. Karimov from Uzbekistan and Boadi from Morocco. Both are 18 years of age. Both played with confidence beyond their years, and both took really center stage and look destined for major transfers in the near future. Boadi as well. Please, Boadi, a request for my Brazilian friends. Let Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes out of your pocket. Ancelotti seems to need him, and those two are still missing right now. In second place, Lionel Messi. Yes, there will be a debate. And yes, could it have been a red card? And where couple of goals for sure. Assists from the goalkeeper Zidane. Absolutely. But you know what? Great players, they punish mistakes. Referee made a mistake, and guess what? He scored an hat-trick. Zidane made two mistakes. He scored a brace before then scoring a Messi goal at the end to make it 3. It's a hat-trick, the first of the World Cup in his career. And once again, Argentina's biggest moment is connected to their biggest player. And then in first place, we're going to go with USA, England, and Sweden. These teams didn't just win. They absolutely dominated. England blew Croatia away in the second half. Sweden victory over Tunisia was so convincing that their manager was sacked. And then you have the United States that won the game by halftime. They were so good that Pulisic, their best player, was subbed off before the second half even started. That's what they have to do, and actually that's why they are my team of the round. Paraguay had absolutely no answers. Every time they won the ball back, 2 or 3 Americans literally swarmed them immediately. Without possession, the intensity was relentless. With possession, every moment looked rehearsed. Everything looked planned. The USA knew exactly what they wanted to do, and the scariest part is that at halftime they were 3-0 up. That's how you dominate. But can they maintain this level? One thing is playing Paraguay at home in a hyped debut. Another thing is when you go deep in the competition and now you're playing the big boys. We're going to see. But let me know in the comment down below. Do you think the US is going to be able to maintain this level or not? Now for the controversial part of this episode. And I already gave you a little bit of a fringe on what's about to happen. There are some huge names missing from this team. So before we reveal it, tell me one player you think absolutely has to be on this best 11. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you think is a player that has to be on this 11? And we're going to start with goalkeeper Vozinha, 40 years of age. Vozinha became the national hero of Cape Verde. His performance was unforgettable, and also his popularity as well rose and shot to the stars. Instagram, 12 million followers and growing. It's crazy. Then at the right back, Karimov. I already spoke about them, but 18 years old. Fearless, dominant, Europe's biggest clubs absolutely watching him. Left back, Nathaniel Brown. Super complete performance. Solid defensively, dangerous going forward. he gets the nod. And then at centre backs, Al Amri and Sutar. These two were defensive rocks. Al Amri helped Saudi Arabia frustrate Uruguay and also score the goal. And Sotar was so immense on Australia's win, 17 defensive contributions. Leadership, physicality, and consistency. Spot on, great performances. Then in the midfield, Boadi and Jornevs. And yes, I already spoke about Boadi, but I have to say it again. Controlled the game like a veteran. And yes, Jornevs, Portugal, really standout player, scored the goal, brought the energy, and then he was one of really few players that could say at the end of that game that they performed to any level that Portugal needs. Attacking midfielders, Messi and Olise. Messi delivered another historic performance, 3 goals, another record, and then once again he carried Argentina as usual. And then Michael Olise might be the most in-form player in the world right now. Every time he gets the ball, something happens. Every time he drops a shoulder, I'm thinking, is that central defender going to break his ankles now? It is terrible at times. And even although Mbappe scored twice, the fact of the matter is that man of the match went for Olise on that game. And then finally, for the strikers, Alan and Balogun. Alan did what Alan does. He scored, he was powerful, he was dynamic, he was dominant. And then Balogun was outstanding for the United States. A brace, constant movement, and it was just a huge reason for USA to win that game and to be my team of the round as well. So yeah, that's my best 11 for round 1. What do you think? What did I miss? Who doesn't belong? What do you see? Put your comments down below, let me know. And after that, from what you've seen so far, who are your favorites to win the World Cup right now? If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like, subscribe, and share with another football fan that you might know or a friend. Next round, we'll see which team bounces back, which stars and stock keeps rising, and whether the USA can prove that they're genuine contenders to win the World Cup. We will see about that. This has been the Final Whistle. I'll see you after round 2. Take care.